What's up, everyone? Back out here. We have the muzzleloader deer hunt starts tomorrow. Getting super excited. We're driving there right now to the trailhead, and from there just hiking up today, and we're backpacking in for 4 days until we get it done. We can find a big mule deer to harvest. My friend Shane, which you'll see here later in the hunt, he's not coming up till Thursday night, because he has some college classes and stuff. But he's coming up Thursday night. You'll see him later. But he was up there where we're going hunting on the weekend. It's Tuesday right now. He was there Friday night, Saturday morning. He saw 31 bucks. A couple big hammers. So we're heading up there right now, and we'll catch you up there. Okay guys, I made it all the way up to camp. It's like barely lasts, like I could last for 10 minutes. Didn't see anything, but I made it to the tent, which Shane packed up. Thank you, Shane. The plan is just eat some dinner first, dude. I am just whooped. For anyone who comes up here, it's a death hike. It's a death march, honestly. So, made it here. Gonna eat some dinner, go to bed. I'm just pooped. Wake up, glass, spot some deer, shoot a deer. I mean, what other plan should there be, right? So, we'll catch you probably just in the morning. Okay, so we made it here to the glassing point, where I wanted a glass this morning. We got a whole hillside over here, sorts of over here, and then I'm literally on top of the mountain, so I can glass on the other side here. But it's not quite light enough to start glassing. Everything's still too dark, so as soon as it is, start picking apart the mountain for some deer. So I'll keep you updated on what we see, and hopefully we can find a good buck. Well, it's opening morning, and we found the first buck of the day. Not a terrible deer. Okay guys, here's the other buck. It's a lot wider. I wouldn't say a lot wider, but it is a nice 4-point buck. They're about 800 yards away right now. Just ranged them at like... Okay, so here's what's going on. I'm hiking over to the deer. I didn't watch them bed. They went behind. They kind of dropped down the ridge a little bit, and I lost sight of them. But I went to camp. I dropped off a few things that I didn't want to carry around. And we're going to go see if I can get close enough, get a shot at them. Hopefully I can relocate them. And yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so here's what's happened. I just was sitting here, and I just hear some rocks fall, and there's kind of like a cliffy face just right over here where the deer were kind of at, and I just see the 2 bucks just taking off, like, and they did not stop. They were too far for a shot. I didn't do anything to spook them, so there's not really a point in staying down in this bowl. So I think I'm gonna hike back up to the top of the ridge, cook some breakfast, get some lunch, and then just decide kind of a game plan of where I want to be for tonight. So that's the plan. Okay guys, so here's the update. It's right around probably about 4 o'clock right now. I hiked out of there and I went and I cooked breakfast at like noon, took like a fat nap, and then I had lunch, and I glassed over on the other side a little bit. I just don't have a good feeling about it over there, so we're kind of going back up. Those deer were down in this drainage, so I'm going to the top, and then I can glass down in a couple and then off the other side, and then I've got like all of this over here on this hillside that I'll be able to see. So that's the plan for tonight. So I'm just hiking to the top of where that ridge starts, and then I'm gonna sit down and glass for the evening. Hopefully we can turn up a couple bucks. I mean, we've only seen 2 so far, which has not been as many as I would have hoped, but I have a better feeling about tonight. So we'll catch you up there. Okay, so we made it up here to the glassing spot where I wanted to sit here for the evening. This is kind of what we're looking at. We got camp is like right over here, and then that's what we're basically looking over. And then I can drop off the other side over here and see anything over there. So I don't really want to find anything down that far just because it's super down there. So, but that's the plan for as of now. And hopefully we can find some deer. And if they're up right over there by camp, I will just try to put a stalk on them. If they're anywhere else too far, I'll just watch them and make a plan for the morning if there are any deer that I would want to shoot. So we'll catch you when we see some deer. Okay, found the first 2 bucks of the evening. The bottom one looks pretty decent. Top one's a pretty small buck. I don't know if I'd want to. I haven't gotten a really good look at him, but it's pretty exciting. So keep you updated on what I decide to do. We found another buck. Just a small 3, nothing huge. Not anything we'd put a stalk on tonight. It's too dark. Sun's already down. I want to get over there in time to spook him. So, those deer are right where I saw them last. But, pretty cool seeing a couple bucks. Okay, so made it back to camp. We were just on the ridge glassing all those bucks. I found the 3 of them. They're all right below camp. So the plan is cook up some dinner, sleep, and then I'm trying to decide if I want to go back up to where I glassed them at, and get a look at them and then try to bend them and then stalk them, or if I just want to play a risk and just assume, hey, they're gonna be there. Let me just slowly hike down there in the morning and see if I can get close enough to find the 4-point and shoot it. I'm still yet to decide. So I'll let you know what happens, but we'll see you in the morning. So this is what we got for dinner. Water's boiling. We got the beef stroganoff with noodles. Gonna get it dumped right in there. Take me some of that. Oh yeah. Put that in the dirt. Turn that off. Oh yeah. Take my spoon. Stir it up a little bit. If I can maybe see what I'm doing. We'll close it up and dinner will be ready sooner than you know it. Okay guys, sorry for the bad lighting and the wind, but it's morning 2. I made it up to the glassing spot. It's still super dark out, so I'm just waiting for the sun to rise, and then from there we're gonna pick apart the right below camp and see if we can't find that 4-point or maybe some other deer, and then bed them and put a stock on them. So that's the game plan for this morning. And then hopefully we can find some of those deer and even put a stock on them, which would be great. So we'll catch when we start seeing all the deer. Okay guys, I just found them. They're literally like right there. There's 4 deer. So that's exciting. Now we just need to figure out if they're bucks or not. Yeah. I can't tell about those ones in the right behind the dead trees, but the second one in the opening is a small buck, and the one below it, I can't tell. If it is a buck, it's small. So, okay, here they are. Here's the front one is the biggest one, I believe, that I've seen. And it's a, well, yeah. Looks to be a straight 4, nothing huge though, pretty small. But the plan is right now is just watch them until they either feed into the timber and I can't see them anymore, and then go put a stock on them, or I can watch them bed, which would be ideal. So we'll keep you updated unless I glass anything else up. That's the plan, is I'd go put a stock on that 4-point. Dude, he's just thrashing this tree. Okay, so here's what's been happening. I've been watching those deer since like 7:30. It's like 10, almost 10:30 now. So way too long, like 3 hours. And I'm just watching the 4-point, the double throw patch 4-point. And I'm just following him. He's kind of cruising along. It looks like he's gonna go bed, and all of a sudden he just takes off straight down into the draw like he was spooked. And I can't find any other deer now, so I have no idea what spooked him, but I'm not gonna go put a stock on them right after they got spooked. I have no idea where they went, so kind of sucks. So I'm probably just gonna go back to camp, have some breakfast, and then go to the creek and get a bunch of water, and then, you know, just glass all afternoon, try to find bedded deer. But that's kind of the update. Okay, so I went back, got breakfast, loaded up, and I'm going down to the creek to get water because we ran out. So I'm gonna go down to the creek, get water, brought the muzzleloader just in case I bump anything, but it's just gonna be a quick trip. Just go straight down to the creek and then come straight back up. So we'll catch you back up either at camp or when I start glassing next for the evening. So that's the plan. Okay, so I made it to where I want to glass for the evening-ish. I have decided that if I'm not seeing anything in here by around 6:15, I'm packing up and I'm just going right up here and then back past camp where I was this morning, see if I can locate any deer. So that's the plan. Keep you updated when we see deer, and hopefully we can actually have some action, get a stalk on. So that's the plan. So guys, I switched spots from where I was last night, and I just started glassing, and I just spotted up the first deer. I think it's just a small little 3-point, but here's a look at it. Okay, so didn't see anything else. Just hiked back to camp. I don't know what to do. Shane's not coming up until tomorrow afternoon, so I get another hunt, or another morning to hunt for myself. But I just saw 3 more hunters come up, and the deer seem a little bit more skittish. The one deer I did see that I showed you, when I saw it first, it was running down the hill. So it's kind of hard to hunt an animal you can't, I don't know how to say it, that's not in their natural element. I mean, with all the pressure that's going on, it's not something you look forward to, but it is what it is, and we're going to go back at it tomorrow with a smile on our faces and with extra determination to get it done in the morning, because for some reason I just feel like mornings have been better than the evenings. So that's the plan, is think of a plan and then get it done in the morning. So we'll see you then. Okay, what's up guys? I made it to the glassing point for morning 3, so I can look off this side and down this side. There's a lot of country to glass, so hopefully we can turn up quite a few bucks. Nothing much else. Hopefully after we've been turning up bucks. We just haven't been able to really get a stock on them. So that would be a success, to get a stock on them. That's goal number 2. So I'll let you know when we see some deer and we can get on a stock. So that's the plan. You guys just spotted a shooter. He's not. Okay guys, so this is what just happened. I went clear down, I found the buck, and I was way above him. It was like 300 yards, and he started side hilling, and I was on a different ridge than him. So I'm like, all right. I hopped down the other side, hauled butt down, and then poked over the ridge, and this is what happened. So he was just like right there, boom. And he just straight up and over, never gave me a shot. He was just head away, so, which is tough. So what can you do? A little bit more action than every other day though. So He was a nice buck. But keep you updated if anything else happens. So here's an update for you guys. So I went down to the creek, got water, met Shane at the creek, and we hiked all the way back up. And for the evening, we just been trying to find bed bucks. And we're walking the top of this ridge line up here. And so we just walking, and Shane was leading the way. And he was looking down in through the pines, and he saw a buck, and he just shot at it. It's about probably like 80 yards, he said, but open sights with the muzzleloader. He's checking for blood right now, but he thinks he missed, so that's kind of the update. The deer was like right there, just kind of just like in its bed. Okay, it's a happening thing right now.
It's a happening thing.
Shane just spotted a buck. There's a couple does with it, but here's a look at him. Maybe if you can see him through the trees. Oh, come on, focus. Anyways, it's not gonna focus, but it's a buck. 2x3, nothing huge. Shane's probably gonna go put a stalk on. So that's the plan. Okay, so the update. I was watching the deer through the spotter, and they busted out. So Shane is just walking back to camp, and he's gonna still hunt it through the timber. And then I'm just gonna be up on top of the ridge, doing the same thing. Hopefully we can pick out a buck. Kind of like we did the first time we shot. So that's the plan. I'll see you back at camp if anything happens. We'll keep you in tune. Okay guys, here's what's happening. I'm just walking on top of this ridge right here, and I hear a shot down below, and the only person I know down below is Shane. I know he was there, and I was just praying that was him. But I just waited for him to reach out, you know, go to reload, make sure the deer's dead. He just gave me a call. He said he smoked a deer, and it's down. He watched it tumble, but he's just gonna go make sure everything's, you know, taken care of, that it's harvested, and then he's gonna reach back out, and I'm gonna go down there. We're gonna cut this deer up tonight. It's gonna be great. So let's go, dude. That's the action we needed. Shane is just a hype man. If you ever get to know Shane, he's dedicated. He's dedicated, so lucky to have a friend like him and be able to hunt with him. So good work, Shane.
Believe what's just happening. So that 2x3, the doe and fawn are still there. I get to like 50 yards, and I just kind of hunker down, like waiting. Maybe he'll feed back over, right? And so they finally like know that I'm not what I'm supposed to be. So they lay, right? And so I'm like, well, shoot, I better just like keep going, because sometimes deer, like, they'll go and then they'll backtrack. And so I'm going, and then like I get to right here, and I stop because I'm like, I'm not gonna push him anymore. I'll let him start feeding, and then I'll go after him again. So I sit down, and I'm just glassing the hillside, glassing, and I turned around, and I can see a deer in these trees. And I slowly pull my binos out, look, and I just see like a pretty decent frame and like points.
All you need.
I'm like, amen. So I range it. It says 63, and I'm like, game on. So I pull up, and boom. And as soon as the smoke clears, I see him like kind of tumble down the hill. There's another buck that took off up that way.
I think I heard him.
Yeah, so he takes off, and I see that he kind of tumbles, but I didn't know how good the shot was, so
Right.
I like get another bullet in, and I run downhill so that if he did go farther down and I didn't see, I'd like see his tracks and stuff. Well, so then he didn't, so I start working my way up, and I can see an antler out of the bush.
He's still alive?
And he's still alive, so I had to hit him again. But dude, he's such a sweet buck.
Dude, let's freaking go.
Check this out, Nate.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go put our hands on him. Dude, timber pounding. Is he right there?
He's right here.
Holy cow. What in the
Look at
Johnson?
that freaking antler, dude.
Oh my gosh, dude. That's crazy, dude. And he's pretty wide. Dude, that is some gnarly.
Freaking crazy.
Holy cow. Shane, go to fetching work.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's freaking go.
Dude, that's so hype. Okay, guys, we've taken a lot of photos. Got everything.
There he is, man.
Dude, what do you think, Shane?
I am so stoked. I can't believe this happened.
Dude, this is so
This
sick.
is what
Look
we've
at
been
this.
waiting
Look at this
for
thing.
all
It's
year
crazy.
long, man.
We've been talking about this for so long. Just so happy to get it done. Now we got one more to get done in the morning. So
Yep.
we're going to get to work on this bad boy, and then maybe we'll catch you at camp. Oh, dude, this is the ritual
You know what?
we've created.
When you kill a buck, just know
White monster.
there's gonna be a monster involved.
Crack that. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah.
So good, bro.
We're doing it tomorrow, too. Look at that, dude. Oh, we made it back to camp. This is great, honestly.
What a day.
We are back at camp with the full deer. We got all processed. Well, as much as you want to before you put it in the backpack and hauled A up here. How do you feel?
I feel exhausted, but so happy.
Dude, it's a mixed emotions of feeling you can only get with having killed a deer and hiking it out. So we're going to do it again tomorrow morning. So we'll catch you then.
Get some grub.
Top of the morning to everyone. Just cooking some breakfast. I don't know if you can see. Just cooking some water up, get some oatmeal in us, and then we're gonna go out, glass up some deers, stock some deers, kill some deers. So after we're done with breakfast, we're just gonna load up and go. So we'll see you at the glassing point when we see some deers. Okay, guys, we spotted the deer. Dude, come on, there we go. Just gonna watch it and see what happens. Okay, guys. I'm just stalking in on these deer right now. We spotted them about 2 hours ago, and I came clear down the canyon, and they've started feeding south. So we're trying to work our way towards them. But we bedded it, one of them, and then they got back up. Now we're just watching them to see when and where is going to be the best place to make the final stalk. So we'll keep you updated. Well, those deer, they just got out of their beds and took off over the ridge, sadly. I think they might have heard me, I'm not sure. But I wasn't even close to them. I was closer. I was walking down to go into a ravine to stalk into them. But can't do nothing much. I think the deer are a little bit more skittish now that they've been being hunted for 4 days. So, but we'll let you know if anything happens. Gonna go. There's some little pines right there. Gonna go still hunt and see if there's anything in there, and hopefully kill a buck. All right, I know it's been a minute. I can't even remember the last time I videoed for you guys, but basically what's going on is we packed all of camp up, and you can't see that on Shane's back. He's got all of camp, and then on my back too. Just crazy. So we're just hiking down, and that's the end of the backpacking trip. The hunt doesn't actually end until next Thursday, so we still got like 5 days of hunting. But you know, you only can take so much work off, so much college off, because we're college students. So we'll find some time. I don't know if we'll be able to come clear back up here, but we'll find some time to go out in some other part of the unit to finish and fill a tag. So